Well, I first met Jody in 2000. Actually, Jody and I were in Leadership Pittsburgh together. So that's how we first met. And I clearly remember Jody talking passionately about starting a school for many of the kids that she and Tom have been working with in the prior years. They had a ministry of sorts working in the neighborhoods in Pittsburgh and saw the need for a school like the Neighborhood Academy. And then approximately a year or so later, they launched the school. Jody had gotten in touch with me, asked me to come in for a tour. And this was the original school in Garfield, which I believe was an old industrial laundry building, but they turned it into a very nice facility for the students. So I had one of the famous student-led tours that, of course, got me hooked into the mission of the school. And it was during the tour that I actually met Tom for the first time and had a chance to talk with him and get to know him a little bit. So that's how we all first met. Well, after the tour that I just mentioned, sometime later, Jody had given me a call, as did Joe Massaro, inviting me to join the board, asked me if I'd be willing to join the board, which of course I did, and served on the board for many, many years in various roles, particularly during those early years of the Neighborhood Academy. And then stayed actively involved for a long time. And then in 2016, I was approached to come back to the school to serve as president when Jody had decided to retire and step down. So I've had a long history of working at the school, very, very connected to the mission and importance of the work that the school does for the kids in our community. Well, at the top of the list is the graduation ceremonies. I mean, they are just incredible to experience. But I would have to say my favorite memory, and in some respects, memories in the making still, is I established a relationship with 5 young men, 5 boys, who all graduated in 2020. Spent a lot of time with them in their junior and senior year when I was in the building. So we used to come and talk to me all the time about various things going on in their lives. We established a pretty strong bonding relationship. But more importantly, we've stayed in touch. So we get together a couple of times a year for dinner, which is which is always a hoot. It's entertaining as heck, and we have a really good time together. So I would have to say that that's my favorite memory, but I'm also happy to say that the memory continues. Life-changing. I think it's been life-changing, not just for the students. Obviously, it's had that impact and continues to have that impact. But it's also been life-changing for the staff, the faculty, the board, the volunteers, the donors, everybody that's connected to the school. I think it's been life-changing for all of us and continues to have that significant impact on people that are connected to the mission and the work of the Neighborhood Academy. Happy 21st anniversary, Neighborhood Academy.